Hello, for today I will be discussing the unlikely friendship between a fisherman named Mr. Yilmaz and stork named Yaren. The story begins in a small Turkish village when Mr. Yilmaz was out fishing. As he was out fishing on his rowboat, he of course casted out his net, and as he went to retrieve it, was interrupted by an abrupt noise. With the noise interrupting his usual fishing activities, he turned around and noticed a majestic stork standing on the bow of his boat. Storks are not a particularly unique creature to the residents of the small Turkish village. However, for Mr. Yilmaz, seeing one this close was a new experience. Overcome by wonder, Mr. Yilmaz decided to toss Yaren a fish, to which he happily devoured. And so he threw him another fish, and another, and so began their friendship. Ever since that fateful day 13 years ago, Yaren has been returning to the same boat, the same nest, and same village every year after the migration period. The story between these two's unlikely friendship has spread and has brought about heaps of tourism, students, and stork lovers alike. While these two's friendship has brought about popularity to the region, village elders can't help but feel a lurking sadness, as during the 80s the number of storks was significantly higher, with around 80 nests to nowadays 4 nests. With issues persisting amongst the stork population, the mayor has implemented resources to help the birds, and while the residents were opposed at first, they have now been on board with the idea and have been trying to increase the birds' population and safety. I chose this story not only for its unique friendship, but also because of its demonstration of humans' relationship to their natural environment. In this very small village of around 200 people, these people have formed bonds with the storks, especially the elders who have known them for years. And so the importance of their safety as well as well-being is something unknown to us outsiders, tourists, and fans alike. Because while we may see the appeal and the friendship aspect of the story and of the symbiotic relationship between the storks and the villagers, it is not experienced like they are. To illustrate this concept, I turn to Figueroa and Waite's exploration of moral experiences amongst tourists visiting the Uluru Rock and its relationship to the Anangu people. Both the Australian government and Anangu people have worked together to manage the site. However, tourists and non-Aboriginals have failed to respect the wishes of the Anangu people in that they do not climb the rock. The Anangu people are not a culture whom seek out to punish those that go against their wishes. However, it is seen as a sign of disrespect, and quite frankly it is. The importance the Uluru Rock has for the Anangu people lies in the fact that it's an embedded part of their life, of their culture, of their people. It is not a landmark for them to visit and take a picture and cross off their bucket list. It is quite literally a piece of the land that they have inhabited, and therefore it is a piece of their life inhabited. Just as the Uluru Rock inhabits the lives of the Anangu people, so too do the storks amongst those living in this small Turkish village. Both stories demonstrate the two sides of an embodied experience versus an observed experience, and the importance of recognizing the different sides. An observed experience is witnessed, whereas an embodied experience is lived. The story of the storks and Turkish villagers is a beautiful demonstration of human connection to the environment, as well as unique bonds we can form based on our surroundings. While some may view this as an oddity, others may be intrigued. However, it is important to understand the embodied experience that those living in the situation um, go about. Our human minds will make judgments and put our own meaning into things. However, it is important to recognize that cultural ties, especially to the environment, exist, and therefore, while we may see a rock or a stork as solely that, to those living in the environment or experiencing their presence on the daily, it is a whole nother relationship, and it is important for us to respect that mutualism.